You're watching Field Guide to the Unknown, where mystery meets the unexplained.
It was supposed to be a simple hunting trip, a quiet night under the stars. But something came out of the trees that night, and it was not human. Was it a hallucination brought on by fear, or a close encounter buried beneath decades of secrecy? In September of 1964, Donald Shrum, a 26-year-old employee at Arrowgate, a defense contractor in Sacramento, set out for a hunting trip in the Sierra Nevada mountains with two friends. But when he became separated from the group near Cisco Grove, what followed would turn a night of solitude into a lifelong mystery. Unable to find his friends, Shrum climbed a pine tree for safety, standard survival procedure in mountain lion territory. But it wasn't a predator on four legs he would encounter that night. The light, first contact. As twilight gave way to darkness, Shrum noticed a strange, silvery light weaving through the forest floor. It wasn't a flashlight. It wasn't a lantern. It hovered, pulsed, moved with purpose. Then between these shadows he saw them. Figures. At first, just shapes in the dark. But as they approached, he could make out metallic suits. One humanoid, two others, smaller, robotic, gliding, not walking. They circled the base of the tree, not speaking, not climbing, just waiting. The standoff, an all-night siege. Shrum did what any man would do in the moment. He panicked, and then he fought. He pulled matches from his pocket, his only defense, and began lighting them, tossing them down. The light seemed to hold them back, but they returned, again and again. One of the robots released a gas, sprayed upward. Shrum fell unconscious, but only briefly. This continued all night. He awoke, fought back with more matches, threw items from his pack, even his arrows. When those ran out, he used coins from his pocket as makeshift projectiles. It wasn't fear anymore, it was survival. The aftermath, the daylight escape. But dawn, they were gone. No light, no gas, no strange beings, only the sound of birds returning to the trees. Shaken and exhausted, Donald eventually reunited with his friends. His story was met with disbelief, even concern, but he stood by it. He didn't seek fame. He kept silent for years, but the memory, burned into him like the bark of that tree, never left. Theories, hallucination, government tech, alien contact. Some said it was sleep deprivation, an illusion brought on by fear. But how do you explain the robotic figures, the gas that knocked him out, the consistency of his story decades later? Others suggest he witnessed classified military tech, a drone or biological agent test gone wrong. If so, why the silence? Why the intimidation? And then there's the unthinkable, that he wasn't hallucinating or mistaken, that something not of this world watched him from beneath those trees. Reflection, the lasting mystery. Donald Shrum never asked to be part of this story, but that night in Cisco Grove, something found him. Something unknown. And whether you believe his account or not, one question still echoes through the pines. What else is out there, watching? If this story intrigued you, don't forget to subscribe to Field Guide to the Unknown. Leave a comment below. Do you believe Donald Shrum's encounter was real, or something else entirely?